The CONFICIUS Institute at Kenyatta University has this year had an opportunity to host the Chinese Bridge Proficiency Competition, which involved a number of high schools in the country, including Alliance High School, State House Girls, Sukari Presbyterian Junior Secondary, Brookhouse International Schools, among others. Kenyatta University Vice-Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina, in his speech read by Deputy Vice-Chancellor in charge of Research, Innovation and Outreach, Professor Caroline Dhorua, has congratulated the Chinese Embassy to Kenya for choosing Kenyatta University in offering courses in Chinese language and culture. The Bachelor of Arts and Diploma courses in Chinese language and culture will be offered in the university beginning September 2023. Confucius Institute Local Director Dr. Helen Guantai says that the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Authority (TVETA) has approved the offering of diploma courses in Chinese language at Kenyatta University. The Confucius Institute, which is funded by the Chinese government and Kenyatta University, spearheads the teaching of Chinese language and culture in Kenya. Dr. Guantai says the growing demand for Chinese language is necessitated by the need for collaboration between Kenya and China in mutual economic sectors. The Chinese Mandarin is one of the foreign languages approved to be taught in the CBC curriculum.
Welcome to the Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University. We are very, very delighted to have you here this morning. The kind of entertainment you have seen is a testimony of what CI is doing. Because Steve has been a student of the Confucius Institute, and as an institute, we encourage mentorship. When you go out there, mentor a team that can come back and give. So thank you, Kenyatta University, for giving us that opportunity. So I stand before you as the local director of the Confucius Institute with great humility. This occasion presents an opportunity to express our gratitude to the university management and the Chinese Embassy in Kenya for allowing us to own this event. We are extremely honored. We are selected among very many other institutions, and therefore we don't take that for granted. Thank you very much, Kenyatta University and Chinese Embassy. The establishment of Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University stands as a sign of commitment to the Chinese government's dedication to promoting cultural exchange and academic collaboration between our two nations. And as a CI, we are very, very aware of the mandate that we have to spearhead that role. The Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University offers market-driven programs that are geared towards producing skilled workforce amidst the realization that Chinese language is one of the language options in the CBC, the new curriculum that is being rolled out in Kenya, and therefore is an empowerment tool for our graduates. Our graduates stand out in the job market because then they have an extra cost that they use to market themselves. At the Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University, we are more than willing to support Kenyatta University to make our graduates more competitive in the job market. So out there, our graduates are working in all the sectors, in the banking sector, in tourism, in education, infrastructure. You go there, you get Kenyatta University students from the CI. So that we are proud of as a university. The programs offered here, we are a teaching institute, and therefore we have structured programs with the support of university management. We have proficiency in Chinese language. We have a beginner's course for all Kenyatta University students who are admitted to do other majors. And the management of the university has been kind enough to subsidize that course. So the high school students who are here, when you are selecting a university of choice, Kenyatta University should be, because when you come here, then you have an extra value addition course that is Chinese language that makes you very, very competitive. So think about KU when you're selecting your university in the next few years. So, we also have a diploma in Chinese language and culture. Just the other day, Professor, our program was accredited by TVETA. And we are very, very happy that TVET Authority is represented, and we'll be launching that course very soon, and our first intake for that aligned course is going to be September. So we are very happy we got support from TVET and Kenyatta University. Thank you. On the same note, as an institute, with the support of the bond, we also have, and also the support of the school, our dean, we have developed a Bachelor of Arts in Chinese Language and Culture. You can see how strategic we are becoming as Kenyatta University because we are tapping the market that is already there. So that program, Professor, is at the Commission for University Education, and we have been directed by the university management to have our first intake in September. We are more than ready because we already have students who have requested to join Kenyatta University. So thank you very much again, Kenyatta University, for that support. So the Institute will remain steadfast in discharging our mandate and continue to market-driven programs in line with our university vision. The Institute will provide the much-needed platform to support scholars and researchers who anticipate to collaborate with any Chinese university. So as an institute, we are just a bridge. Whenever there is anyone that would like to be supported, that is our role, spearheading collaborations. I urge all the students from high school that are here today to consider Kenyatta University as the university of choice in assisting them to shape their future. We are more than ready for you. So as we enter the competition after the first session, I'm inviting all of you to stay because we have a very, very intense competition from all the high schools. And I can tell you, our chief guests, the first prize is very, very lucrative because the winner then goes to China, a fully funded trip to China. And in addition, they also get a laptop. So in other words, I'm saying the high school students, take it up. Go to China and learn more Chinese. So welcome to the Confucius Institute. We are here and ready to serve you. Thank you very much.
Been ably represented here by the DVC, other DVCs present, the director of this great institute, the Confucius Institute of China, the invited guests, the competitors, and all of us, good morning. In China, they say, ni hao. Ni hao. Yes, yes, I think I've learned, I was in China sometimes and I learned ni hao. My name is Andrew To. I represent the Director of Accreditation and Outreach Services from TVETA. It is a technical and vocational education and training authority. This is a regulator of technical education in Kenya, an agency in the Ministry of Education. And I want to bring his apologies. He was bereaved and was not able to attend this meeting. I want also to bring the greetings of our Director General, Dr. Kipkirui Langat, who is the head of our institution and also a partner with this great institution. I want to say that TVETA has partnered with the institute, and we've accredited, like what was explained by the director, one program. It's a level 6. Level 6 is equivalent to a diploma program in this institution in Mandarin Chinese language. And we've also accredited the TVET Institute of Kenyatta University that does other programs here in the main campus and also 6 other campuses where we have, I think, a number of programs in these 6 campuses that are spread across the country. And therefore, TVETA is a great partner to this institute and also to the university. I want to encourage the young people, especially those who are in education in the high school, to pursue the current trends. And one of them is, studying Mandarin. This is a language of the future because currently Mandarin is spoken by, it's actually the second largest in the world after English. English has about 1.4 billion speakers, while Mandarin is second with 1.18 million speakers. So this is a language of the future. So therefore, there are opportunities in studying Mandarin, the Chinese language and culture, and many other opportunities in studies in China. it was explained that now with the reforms in the curricula, the competency-based curricula in the basic education has options including Mandarin Chinese language, and therefore these are new opportunities. In TVET also we have encouraged institutions to look into the future and ensure that they develop curricula that gives opportunity for the young people in the future. You look at now and in the future where the opportunities are, and this is the area that we're going to, and that is why the Institute has developed a level 6 curricula that we've already accredited to be offered in the Confucius Institute. The Confucius philosophy is based on, I was looking at research, and it's based on very, very important virtues of kindness, goodness, honesty, modesty, wisdom, trustworthiness, and these are very human, human virtues that we want to nurture in our young people, and therefore we really feel proud and to be associated with this. So for the young people, I want to encourage you that you work hard, do your best in your education, in your studies. When you clear your basic education, aspire to get to the higher education. Come to the university. This is where you actually shape your career. And enroll in programs that look into the future, including those that are offered in this institution. If by any chance you do not make to the undergraduate programs, the university also offers the diploma, the certificate programs. We also have them in our TVET institutions. And TVET now is also a pathway. You understand, the team here from the university will tell you that 10% or about 10-15% of the students who sit for KCSE exam get direct entry to the university. Of a whole 600,000, maybe you have around 150, 120, yeah, there. So a whole 400,000 may not get direct entry to the university, but those are the people now that we encourage you that there are alternative pathways. You can get to a diploma, get to a certificate, and get a certificate course, a diploma, and then enroll to a degree course, and you'll be able to shape your career. So TVET offers an alternative pathway. And also, more important, it offers lifelong skills that you get that you can use beyond your study. And therefore, I want to encourage you to look at TVET as an alternative pathway if you do not get direct entry to the university. Otherwise, we feel honored as an authority to be part of this. We feel honored to be invited to participate in this, and we want to encourage you that you continue pursuing skills of the future, or careers of the future that include what is the education that is being offered in this Confucius Institute. Again, let me say thank you for the honor that you've invited us to participate in this meeting and in this competition. And I want to wish the competitors all the best. Like I said, I was in China, and they provide a lot of opportunities, and we really want to wish to appreciate the Chinese government for the many, many opportunities. I actually went to China in a project called the Belt and Road Initiative, and I went to a university called Nenu, Northeast Normal University in a province called Jilin, in a city called Changchun, and it was very interesting. There are so many opportunities in China, so let's explore and let's work hard to be able to utilize these opportunities. Thank you, and may God bless you all, and all the best.
I got my doctorate from this university, and I have a lot of appreciation for the work being done here. And I know you produce quality. You can see I'm quality. At the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, we have taken it seriously that Mandarin is a mandatory, is an optional, not mandatory, is an optional language which should be taught in our schools. And that's why we have taken taken keen interest to put it in the curriculum. And therefore, we look forward for the time when the learners, as they are choosing other languages, for example, they will choose Germany, they will choose French, and then they have an option to choose Chinese, Mandarin. Therefore, the challenge is with us. The challenge is you, the students. Because, first of all, Chinese presents a great opportunity. Because there's world out there, and when learning, when you interact with the people, let's say in professional fields, you need Mandarin. Let's say in hotel industry, you have Chinese tourists, isn't it? You have yourselves to communicate with one another. Therefore, students, you need Mandarin. So learning Mandarin encourages learners to improve proficiency and build linguistic competencies. That is our aim in the curriculum, that when the students, they learn Mandarin, they will improve their proficiency and their linguistic competencies. And therefore, what we have in our curriculum, we offer Chinese proficiency. Therefore, we look forward to a time when the universities will get learners who are already proficient in Chinese. We look forward to that. And therefore, we emphasize, by the end of their teaching, by the end of these students, when they are finishing their Form 4, Grade 12, that they should be able to communicate effectively on everyday issues. That means they will be able to communicate in Chinese and comfortably ask for what they need. They will be able to develop writing skills. And I believe, Director, that's some of the competencies you are teaching. These competencies will be acquired by the time the learner leaves grade 12. And then they will be able to listen and comprehend and respond appropriately to Mandarin texts. And read various texts and modality and complexity. Therefore, we are preparing the students for proficiency. And that is proficiency we are expecting to see today. That these learners, these students who are here, I'm sure some of them, even if they are not CBC, they have started interacting with the Mandarin language and they have acquired some proficiency. I'm looking forward to seeing how far they have improved their proficiency. And therefore, what is the aim? Apply the knowledge and the skills in their day-to-day life. And where will they apply? You all know that they will need to apply all the skills they have gotten in the industry, isn't it? We can't excuse ourselves because we know we need to learn your technology, Chinese technology, isn't it? We need to learn the Chinese finance and the culture. It is part of us. Therefore, KICD is providing that. And where else to learn except from Kenyatta University? Therefore, at Confucius Institute, Kenyatta University, I challenge you, soon you are starting getting students who are already proficiency and who are already graduated to come for a degree courses. So, do you have got that facility? Because when they graduate, when they are coming for languages, one of the language will be Chinese from these graduates who are coming. And therefore, Kenyatta University, you have to prepare yourself to get learners who are already proficient in Chinese language. So, are you ready, Kenyatta University? I believe you are. From what I have heard, I believe you are, and you are on the right course. Therefore, for me, I would encourage the students who are here, make Kenyatta University your university of choice. Because here you are sure to get the quality you need. Here you know you'll get the competencies you need. We need teachers, Chinese teachers. In our over 35,000 secondary schools in Kenya today, how many teachers are there? I have gone to several schools, and one of the questions I'm asking them, are you teaching Chinese? Are the students choosing Chinese as an option? And you know what they are telling me? How do we choose Chinese when we have no teachers? So you see there's a gap. That gap, we need to fill it, and we need to fill it as soon as now. And this is the right way to start, and I'm happy you have said that you have started already a program on a degree program. Therefore, I'm looking forward to those graduates, because those graduates, apart from going to the industry to do other things, they will be, first of all, be teachers. And they will be posted to our schools, and I'm sure TSC, the representative is here, they'll be very happy to absorb them. So you see, learners, you have got opportunities out there, and there is a gap which needs to be filled by you. Therefore, as I finish, I say thank you very much. The curriculum developers, we are with you. KICD is with you, and we are supporting all through the Chinese acquisition and the competencies, and we will be there wherever needed. So God bless you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University, which is a department of the School of Law, Arts, and Social Sciences. With the support of the People's Republic of China, the Confucius Institute was established in the year 2008. Through the Institute, several programs have been mounted progressively over the last 10 years. Some of these programs are proficiency, certificate, and diploma in Chinese language and culture. As a school, we identified the growing market demand for Chinese-speaking professionals, and therefore, we have come up with a Bachelor of Arts in Chinese language and culture, whose first intake will be in September 2023. As a school, we take pride in this competition that targets high school students who are expected to transition to the university in the next few years. As Kenyatta University, we are already positioning ourselves to be pace setters in the training of Chinese language professionals who will service the emerging demands of the language in the country. The Chinese language offered at the Confucius Institute is a powerful tool that bridges the gap in communication while fostering graduate competitiveness in the world of work and trade. As you take part in the 16th Chinese Bridge competition, it's my hope that you will prioritize Kenyatta University as your university of choice to shape and mold your future. Thank you. And on that note, I want to invite the representative of...
Good morning. When the student from Stare was presenting, I thought Chinese was easy. Then when I came here, I thought I could not speak any. So I take this opportunity to speak a few words on behalf of the DVC academic, Professor Washeke Wanjoy. First, I want to acknowledge what we are doing as an institution, Kenyatta University. As you've heard, we have set, I think it's the first ever, BA in Chinese language and culture. And I want to challenge the school and also the School of Education and with our stakeholder, TSC, that when we are reviewing our curriculum for the CBE, then we can put Chinese as one of those optional languages for the teachers to choose from. I was hoping to hear that from the director and from the dean at India, so I'm challenging you on that. I'm happy also that we have now our TVETA program accredited by the organization. We are happy that that's going through. I want also to encourage the students who are taking Chinese in their high schools that they have taken the right step. A few months ago, actually on the 24th of March, I was in a workshop with the Huawei company where we were planning on their graduate training program. And one of the things that I was asking them, now that you are reaching out to university students, are you also reaching out to high schoolers? Because this is where we start nurturing the IT skills. And so I'm challenging the institute to also take it up with the Huawei. They are actually here tomorrow for one of their functions. So let's pick it up so that we can actually now start this certification from a very low level. I also want to thank and congratulate those students who have prepared their pieces for the competition. I want to wish you good luck and Godspeed. It's not easy to master a foreign language, but I am sure you have acted and you're going to do a good job. So without further ado, it's my honor and privilege to invite the representative of the VC, Professor Tarua, to address the congregation. Professor.
Management of KU Confucius Institute, visiting schools, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before I read the Vice Chancellor's speech, I want to appreciate the entertainment that we had this morning. Well, so beautiful, graceful, and creative. So I want to thank all the young people who entertained us this morning. It was such a pleasure to watch you display your creativity this morning. So thank you. And we thank everyone for coming this morning. Our Vice Chancellor is currently out of the country, and that's the reason he was not able to join us. And therefore, I represent him this morning by reading his speech. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the Kenya High School's Chinese Bridge Competition. Kenyatta University, through the Confucius Institute, takes great pride in hosting this event. Kenyatta University is a world-class educational institution known for providing quality education and training. We promote scholarship, community service, innovation and creativity, and inculcate moral values for sustainable individual and societal development. The Chinese Embassy in Kenya has been one of our long-term key strategic partners, and we do not take that for granted. The Confucius Institute at Kenyatta University was established in 2008, and since then, it has continued to mount market-driven programs. As a university, we continue to host many Chinese volunteers and lecturers who support the teaching of Chinese language and culture. As a world-class university, we desire to see more growth in exchange of faculty, joint research, and development for the benefits of our two nations. The Chinese Bridge Competition is a way of linking our students to the world and exposing them to life-changing opportunities within the Kenya-China Collaboration Program in education. The Chinese Bridge Competition is an annual international Chinese language proficiency competition for Chinese language learners organized by the Center for Language Education and Cooperation and the Confucius Institutes. This competition aims to promote Chinese language and culture and enhance mutual understanding and friendship between China and the world. It consists of 3 rounds: preliminary, semi-final, and final. The competition was established in 2002, and since then, 3 categories of this competition has been developed. These are the primary students category, the high school students category, and the university or college student category. The first time Kenyatta University hosted the high school Chinese bridge competition was in May 2019. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the competition was temporarily affected, and in May 2023, Kenyatta University is pleased for the second time to host the high school edition. The contestants are expected to showcase their prowess in Chinese language in 3 categories: speech, talent show, and knowledge about China. Due to the highly competitive nature of this competition, the contestants are required to meet the following criteria: must be a high school student in a Kenyan school, must be aged between 15 and 18 years of age, and must be a non-Chinese national or native speaker. All these participants will be awarded commemorative prizes, but the first prize will win a fully paid trip to China to represent Kenya in competing against other first prize winners from other countries. I take this opportunity to urge our young contestants and participants to use this platform to showcase their brilliance and prowess in Chinese language. Upon finalizing your secondary education, Kenyatta University welcomes you to join our reputable institution as you continue to pursue excellence. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, allow me to recognize and express our profound gratitude to the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in Kenya for their continuous support towards teaching the Chinese language and culture here at Kenyatta University. We are confident that these efforts are not in vain, and we are very crucial in empowering and equipping our young generation with skills to compete globally and in order to transform the Kenyan society and foster amicable relationships between Kenya and China. It is now my pleasure to welcome Councillor Tiang Jian, representing the Chinese ambassador to Kenya. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. 大家好。你好。It is a real pleasure to join you at the Kenya Division Finals of the 16th Chinese Bridge Chinese Proficiency Competition for foreign secondary school students. First of all, on behalf of the Chinese Embassy, I would like to express my sincere thanks for the preparation for and organization of today's competition by the Kenyatta University and its CONFICIUS Institute. Thank you very much for your hard work. This year marks the 60th anniversary of China-Kenya diplomatic relations and the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. Under the guidance of the leaders of our two countries, we have witnessed fruitful cooperation which created more opportunities for Kenya students to learn Chinese and study in China. More and more Kenyans are studying to learn Chinese language, Chinese martial arts, and to watch Chinese TV dramas and movies. I'm glad to learn that some of the students here are even familiar with Chinese TV stars. The theme of this year's competition is Fly High with Chinese. Yes, Chinese is a pair of wings which can help you understand Chinese culture, broaden your horizons, and help you realize your dream in a broader sky. I believe that through learning Chinese, you all know that in Chinese character, a simple 人, the shape is like this, which means people, contains profound philosophy. This character has two slanting strokes supporting each other. This would mean people can stand up and stand firm only when they support each other. The two slanting strokes are also just like China and Kenya. If we all work hard and support each other, we can promote exchanges and mutual learning between our two civilizations. We can realize the Chinese dream and the Kenyan dream. We can create a brighter future for the world. I would like to send my sincerest wish to all the contestants. Your love for China, Chinese culture, your persistence and dedication, your acquisition and harvest, let bloom today. I look forward to your high-level performance. At the same time, I hope more and more Kenya teachers and schools will support your students in learning Chinese and spread Chinese culture, so that more and more Kenyans can share the joy of close cultural communication and the dividends brought by China's economic boom. Let us work together to build, uphold, and inherit China-Kenya friendship and cooperation. Finally, I wish today's event a full success. 谢谢。Asante